Hey everyone, how you doing today? Again, we are introducing to you Hemlane on the One Rental at a Time channel. And one of the things I want to do in video number 2 is I want to poke around the product a little bit. Yes, you can go to the website, check it out, lots of recorded videos, but I wanted to get a feel for the dashboards. I'm an accountant by training, so I want to see some dollars and cents. Let's welcome Dana to the show. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm doing very well. Again, thank you very much for being open to this idea. Why don't you take control and dance around the product a little bit?
Great, sounds good. So Mike, since you are interested in financials, I'm going to show you some financials today.
There you go.
So I am an LLC ABC Investments here, as you can see with my photo right here at the top.
Yep.
And this is my dashboard. Typically people don't have to go here. We send email notifications to give you summaries of what's going on with your properties, monthly statements, all of that. However, what you will see is if you want to come to the dashboard at any time, you can. We'll give you some quick stats about what you need to do, like leasing. You have some tasks to do, whether it's reviewing an applicant or a vacant property that you need to advertise. Different setups like move-in inspections and stuff like that you can do through it. And then obviously there's quick stats. You've got some late payments here, some open maintenance and repair requests, expiring leases in the upcoming 60 days, etc. What you will see here is
actually, before you go on, I like that summary view because I'm thinking about our first video and you're really showing the 3 different levels.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about the mom and pop owner who's got 5 properties or 10 properties in 3 different states. This again is summarizing all of those activities across 3 different states in one place, correct?
That is 100% correct. Yes.
I like that. Okay. All right. Sorry. Just want to make sure I understood it correctly.
No, you understood perfectly. So here, what you can see down here is a quick summary of your income and expense over time. What I'm showing right now is income. So anything that you've classified as income, such as rent. You can see here what has been collected, right? And then obviously you don't want to see any red. If you see red, that's a bad thing. You can always drill down into the details. So I will go to financials here, and there are some
just a real quick question on late. Yeah. A late means due but not paid.
And this is due and not paid. So the balance due of 21,000 here. So if I want to see everything that's delinquent, all I have to do is click on this number. And instead of all active, it's actually going to filter for everything incomplete that hasn't been paid for whatever it is. We also have it by certain categories. So you can set up utilities, anything like that. Everything's classified.
So if you had a property, I have a couple of these or at least I did until I got out of it, but utilities were split between 2 units. You could set that up as well.
Exactly. And you can have the tenant pay you. And if it's a different amount every month, you could, or if it's the same amount, you could just set it up as recurring. We really don't believe in just tracking. We believe in actually doing the work.
Yeah.
So the invoices get sent, the tenants pay online. Once they pay, it automatically gets tracked as paid. Or in transit if it's going from one bank to the other bank. And then the other thing is you can download everything. So you can download your invoices and the payments. So everything you can put into Excel. There's some crazy Excel sheets that some of our users have made based on the data that they have in here. And then what you'll see here is, so you have multiple different tabs here. I won't go through all of them, but I'll go through income and expense. So you can filter for different users you have, or if you have different LLCs, they'll set them up separately.
So hold on. So for example, if we are like all the people out there and we set up LLCs by property or maybe by state, that little drop down there could be, hey, my Denver account, my, I don't know, Washington account. I mean, in theory.
Exactly correct. So you could add as many bank accounts as you want, and there's no charge for adding bank accounts or multiple LLCs. So if you want to track things by portfolio level, you can definitely do that through the system.
And again, in theory, going back to what you just said, so at the end of the year, I could export it to Excel and hand it to my accountant.
Yes. Accountants, we've heard accountants say this is the most detailed thing because they get summaries as well as details of everything. Yeah. They say this is great. So accountants typically like us. And it will be based on pay date and due date. So without going too complex into accounting and revenue recognition and stuff like that, you could do it just based on when they paid it. So cash in your bank account. So you'll see most of December 1st rent was paid here in November. Or you could do it based on due date of, okay, it was due in December, even though it was paid in November. Here's, a steady flow of what my rent looks like. So there's certain things like that that you can do as well, just to make sure. And then if anything's in transit, so it hasn't cleared, but it's going from their bank, like the tenant's bank, to yours, you could click this, and then you might see the numbers change, especially if it's the first of the month and all your tenants have paid, but it hasn't cleared by the banking system. You can filter for that as well.
And I like just the little things you've done. Like the mortgage down there is a negative number, right? It's in brackets. I mean, that's just speaking to my accounting background, right? It's pretty cool, right? Cash revenues good, expenses bad.
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
like
Exactly. So yeah, it should be, and then you can filter obviously by property and stuff like that. So if you want to drill down and see one specific thing, you can.
Yeah. So there's a lot here. Again, we're given a Zuber is the discount code or coupon code or whatever you want to call it for the channel. Where can again folks go and play with this? Because there's lots here, lots going on. Where can they go get information?
Yeah, we give a 30-day free trial. So you can go to www.hemlane.com, and I'll just go there now.
Perfect.
Another one will tell you how we came up with the name.
Oh,
And
I like it.
Hemlane.com here, and then there's just a try 1 month free. So you can click on that and try our services out. And then you'll get a dedicated onboarding specialist just to answer your questions. You can give specific use cases of here's my property,
Right.
and they can answer, hey, is Hemlane a good solution for you? Or should you be, using a traditional manager? What's the best for you?
Yeah. So again, if they try the 1 month free, they would probably tell that operator about the coupon code so they get the 15% off later. Is that
Yes.
kind of how it works? Okay.
Yep, that's correct. They'll make sure that it's added to their
No, I
account.
like it. You might as well save some money. This has been fun. So you want to tell us how you came up with the name?
Yeah, so we were looking for something that was international because we have a lot of customers who travel or they're overseas.
Mhm.
And so we wanted something international. So Hem is house in Swedish.
Ah,
And then a lane divides you from others. So if you think of a path in a lane, it divides you from other real estate investors. Took the two words and put them together.
see, I like that story. That's a good story. Well, thank you very much. Again, the coupon code is Zuber. That's a capital ZUBER. We need to say that out loud because some people listen and they don't see it online. So Dana, thank you very much for doing this. I appreciate the walkthrough and demo. And folks, there's a lot here. Nothing we can cover. We can't cover it all in 8 to 10 minutes. So go take a look, hemlane.com, and try your 30-day, your 1 month free. Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Mike.